Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Barry, Season 3. So, as always, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the furry. To start with furry, there isn't any. Moving on to the good and the bad. So, this show stars Bill Hader, who you probably remember from Saturday Night Live, and it's a very dark comedy. It's essentially what it is that Barry plays an assassin who doesn't want to be an assassin anymore, so he quits and then decides to go be an actor or try to study to be an actor in Los Angeles, and the comedy ensues because he's trying to do this and his old assassin life keeps on catching up with him, so he's having to, kill people or respond to people trying to kill him or whatever else. And yeah, and it also has the station manager from News Radio in it as well. And yeah, so this is season 3. If you haven't watched season 1 or 2, go watch that. There's good. But I don't know if just I've changed since 2019 or if the writing changed from 2019, but season 2 came out in 2019 and season 3 came out in 2022. And it I know that it's a dark comedy, but I felt like it got a lot darker for this season. And maybe it's just because I liked the characters enough to where, like, I didn't want to see bad things happen, like NoHo Hank. He was my favorite character, I mean, I guess other than Bill Hader, but you know what, NoHo Hank might still be my favorite character. But, so, it was fun to see, like, the hijinks that ensued because of and surrounding NoHo Hank. But now, like, I kind of care about him. I have soft feelings for him. And so, the things that are happening to him in this season, I'm just like, aw, poor NoHo Hank. Because he's, like, the best character in this show, in my opinion. And, yeah, so it's just, I guess that it was a dark comedy for, like, the situations that he was having to be in, but it was mostly him, at least from my vague recollection of seasons 1 and 2. But season 3, it leaned a lot more into the dark and less into the comedy for the most part. Like, there were still a couple bits every once in a while, but for the most part, it just seemed a lot darker and less happy. And I'm not saying that all things were happy in the first 2 seasons, because I'm sure they weren't, but it just felt darker this season. And yeah, so they still had some good comedy. Like, I still think that it's worth a watch, but I don't think it had quite the magic that it did for seasons 1 and 2. So just go into the season with a grain of salt. I think that if you like season 1 and 2, it's still worth seeing where the story continues for this one. But just be prepared for it to be not quite as good. So, yeah, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you at the next one. Bye.